Hi, today I'm going to show you more things you can do when practicing scales to give you more capabilities and more ideas when you're later improvising with the scale with your band. So we're going to go back to the C major scale. And we're going to practice them in thirds. Now don't freak out, that's not a really difficult concept. Really, without going hardcore in these 2 minutes over theory, I'm going to just say that we're going to play every other note of the scale. Like this, we're going to play the root, which is the first note of the scale, and then skip the second note and play the third note. Then we're going to go to the note we skipped, the second note, skip the third note, play the fourth note. We'll go 3, skip the 4, play the 5, 4, skip the 5, play the 6. You can kind of see how that pattern, it's like a leapfrog pattern through the scale. I like this a lot because there's really some neat ideas that you can kind of get, and there's some really good muscle memories you're going to build so that when you're later soloing or playing a bass line and you want to kind of not just play up and down the scale, you can mix it up by playing fragments of these ideas. So let's do it together. So we're playing through the C major scale in thirds, ascending and descending. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this exercise can be done with any scale. If you're going through the modes, you can do Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, all those you can practice going through with thirds. You can also do other intervals, fourths, fifths, sixths, anything really you want to take it to. Before doing that, I would stick with the thirds, but I would then do it with a 2-octave fingering. So you can really express up and down the fingerboard. So this is great. If you combine this with the ideas I covered in Practicing Scales Part 1, you've got a nice little practice routine that's going to just, bear a lot of fruit if you can stick with it. So take all the scales you know and practice them in thirds, ascending, descending, in all 12 keys. And I'm sure you're going to be a better bass player. If you have any more questions about this, or you want to suggest any other ideas that we can cover in these future lessons, just email me at dalet@danabgoods.com. Thanks a lot.